Salam, says Salim Khalifa. Walaikum salam, Salim, hope you're well and in the best of health. Salam from Imran Musa on Instagram. So, yep, we are live and we are kicking, alhamdulillah, tabarak wa ta'ala. We are live and kicking, alhamdulillah. Yep. So, yeah, yesterday, today's message is ready. MashaAllah, you are the best for us. May Allah give you a long life with good health. Is that today?
Yeah,
really?
yes,
MashaAllah, we learned too much from you. May Allah reward you. Ameen. Allah grant you, all of us, team to Jannah Firdaus. Ameen. Remember us in your du'as. Naima Rawat from London. Yes, wow. Jazakallah. I got very happy with even asking. It's a pleasure. It's an honor. Jazakallah for that very, very positive feedback. It makes me feel great. And it makes me feel that what I'm doing here in the afternoon is absolutely worthwhile. Not that I've ever thought to myself that it wasn't worthwhile, because over the years, alhamdulillah, I've had many, many people giving very positive feedback, and many people saying how it's changed their lives, how many brothers have come into closer to Allah, how many sisters have wearing hijab and niqab, and it's really, really made a difference in people's lives, and I'm really, really happy for that. Because you know what, at the end of the day, if one person comes onto deen because of somebody else, first of all, there's a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if you tell somebody to do a good thing, then I get the reward for it. So example, if I've told you something to read Quran or do etc., namaz or dhikr or tilawat, then I get the reward for it. So in the same way, if you tell somebody to do the same thing, you'll get a reward for it, inshallah. Jamal the cat gave salam. Walaikum salam. What frequency is the radio? The radio is on 87.7 FM. 87.7 FM. Salams Maulana, I hope you're well, and inshallah I am well, Brother Harun. Salams Maulana, listening to you from a cold Highfields. It is a bit strange, isn't it? The weather, it was this morning when I got up, it was quite nice. It looks a bit overcast now. I'm not sure. But the weather is a bit on and off at the moment. It is on and off. I guess it sort of affects your health as well. When the weather is good, I think you feel chirpy, you feel energetic, you feel nice, you feel good, you feel you want to go out. When the weather is a bit dark and overcast and it's cold, then you feel a bit, I don't know, you feel a bit damp as well. You feel a bit, I don't know, maybe tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, says Mahmad. It must be Muhammad. Okay. So yeah, we got many, many people joining. Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban bikum. People on radio, 87.7 FM. If you're listening, and if you want to watch us, then do come on to Instagram, Maulana Khalil, Moulana Khalil, Khalil. Mashallah. You can join us live on Instagram. You can join us on Facebook as well. However you want, wherever you want. We got Suleiman Sharifa says, Assalamu alaikum. It is getting. Okay. Assalamu alaikum from Muhammad 85. And we got Iqbal Master from Bolton. We got Ahmed Muslim from Albania, Tirana on Instagram. So we got people on Instagram, mashallah. Assalamu alaikum from Rizwana Hikmatullah. Okay, people in listening in Leicester, I know Instagram is up and running. I know Facebook is up and running. I got London. I got Bolton. Nasu says, hope you've recovered. Yeah, yesterday I didn't do my evening Instagram show. I was just so tired. I was so exhausted. Last few days have been tough work here on the radio station, Islam channel and Radio London as well. And I think yesterday I just had to have a good line. As I prayed Tarawih and Iftari and just had a good line. I needed that rest. I do feel a lot more energetic today, a lot more better. And I hope I should be ready for tonight's show. Can you sing a nasheed, please? Maybe towards the end of Ramadan, I'll sing a nasheed. All right, towards the end of Ramadan, I'll sing a nasheed. But today is not a good day to sing a nasheed. Trust me. For your own safety, it's probably a bad idea. Yeah, can I have a few more text messages from Leicester, please? 0745 0745 0925084. 0745 0925084. Munira says, Salam alaikum salam. You look fresh, says Iqbal Master. Yes, I do look fresh. Just like I did sometimes a day, a rest, this helps you. It goes a long way. So yeah, I do feel a lot better today. Allahumma lakal hamdu wa lakal shukr. Allah. I think we all suffer from burnout. I guess looking after our health is something very, very important. Looking after our health is very, very important. And I think you make an effort, you try, you do a lot of things, but at the end of the day, health is very, very important. Assalamu alaikum, says Zain. Wa alaikum alhamdulillah, says Zain. Sorry. Leicester, come on. I'm waiting for 3 messages from Leicester. Leicester Sharif, come on. Guys, where are you? On your bike, brothers and sisters, at home, in your cars, working, wherever you're in your workplace, send me a text message, please. I know you're listening. 07450925084. Assalamu alaikum, Maulana. Glad to hear you're feeling better, says Razia Ben. Jazakallah khair, Razia Ben. Hope you're well and in the best of health. Yep. So yeah, I'm waiting for Leicester. As soon as we get 3 more messages from Leicester, listening from Stonygate. Well done, mashallah. Listen, so we go. You look better, says Suleiman Sharif. Yeah, I do feel better, and I do probably look better as well. Alhamdulillah. When you feel better, you also look better. When you feel down, you feel a bit drowsy, you feel unwell. But I'm good today. Allahumma. Jazakallah khair for your du'as. Listening from Thurn B Lord, says Sufyan Gangat. Jazakallah khair, Sufyan. These are messages all coming on Insta, but where's the text messages gone? 07450925084. Leicester people like it. That's taking you all a bit upset today. We got a bit quiet today. Are you all under the weather as well? 07450925084. Salams Maulana, how are you? How's your Ramadan going? Ramadan is going well. Atika Umar, listening from Dewsbury, this place where I studied, Dewsbury Sharif. Listening from United Kingdom, says Ismail Kabadi. Ismail, you're a genius. Listening from Bali, hope you're well, Maulana. From Khadija Chopda. Yeah, I'm well. Khadija, Allah shukr. Allahumma lak alhamdu wa lak shukr. Ismail Kabadi, which part of the United Kingdom are you from? Please confirm. Are you from planet Earth? Sanaz Maulana, I hope you are well. Whenever I see you, I always have a flashback of the Masjid al-Bukhari football tournament we had once a time. I always remember you sprinting without your imama. It was epic, like a horse let loose for the first time. Come on. Which year are you talking about? Oh dear. I gotta read it. This is from Billy Jamal. This really makes me laugh. Let me read this one again. Salam Maulana, I hope you're well. Whenever I see you, always have a flashback of the Masjid al-Bukhari football tournament we had once upon a time. I always remember you sprinting down without your imama. It was epic, like a horse let loose for the first time. Brilliant. Salam Maulana, listening to you from, we are listening from Hadra Lambat. Sing a nasheed for Mercy this Saturday. We are all missed all nights. Last night show. This is from, who is it from? This is from Munira. Like the Ferrari horse from Lloyd's TS. Ismail from Lloyd's. Okay. Salams. Okay. Salams. Maulana, listening from Evington, Leicester. Me and my son Shakil are listening whilst we are at work. Brilliant. Hey, Billy Jamal, I really like that message of yours. I really like that. Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much. That's really made me laugh. Billy Jamal, you need to follow me on my Insta, bro. It's Maulana Khalil, Moulana Khalil, Khalil. Hope you're well, and remember all of us in your precious du'as from Zain Ibrahim. Jazakallah khair. Thank you, Leicester. You're finally responding. You might be getting more messages now. Yes, I will be on tonight. I know a lot of people are a bit upset last night. So I was like, where were you? Damikacho, why aren't you doing your program? Are you yet? Jazakallah for your concern. I really, really appreciate it. But for those people who are joining me now, and people are listening to me on 87.7 FM, I do a program every night. And tonight it's going to be from 11:20 to 12:20. And it's a really, mashallah, lovely program. And it's lovely not because I'm doing a program, it's lovely because I have a great listenership, alhamdulillah. But last night I was just too tired. Last night I was absolutely finished and I needed some rest. I had a good, are you sure you're on tonight? Yes, Salma Ben, I am on tonight, inshallah. Allah willing. I've made my intention. Unless something happens, but let's hope nothing happens, then inshallah I will. So we missed you. Yes, I missed you all as well. Listening with my daughter. Can you give Humaira a shout out, please? So from Fahima Musa, who's listening, is the mother, and Humaira. Assalamu alaikum, Humaira Dikra. Hope you're well and in the best of health. In the best of health. Billy Jamal, you have made my day. Like a horse let loose for the first time. It was epic. Brilliant. I love that message. Fantastic. Jazakallah khair. Okay, one more message from Leicester, please, before I start my program. One more message from Leicester. 07450925084. Okay, salams. I got a message. Salams Maulana K. Listening to you with my mum and dad from Evington. I remember praying to you on the radio when I was a little girl. That was 20 years ago. Wow. If you were a little girl 20 years ago, that makes me feel very, very old. Jazakallah khair for that message. I'm trying to recall the year we had the tournament. Okay, yes. You know, it's some people. It's good, you know, those kids who used to read to us on the radio. I mean, Ramadan radio started in around 1996. 19, no, not 90, sorry. I think 97, 98. Ramadan started in 1997, 98. And a lot of kids used to come on the radio, read Quran and everything. It was just fantastic. And it's so funny. Those kids have grown up now and they're sending their kids to madrasa. They're married. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. You know, there you are. That's life. That is life. Yes. When I was a little girl, that was 20 years ago with 2 question marks there. Just a yes. Thank you for making me feel so young. Brilliant. Yeah, I remember when I started that radio, poof, I was in my late 20s there. And Johnny, hit 50 now. 50 years old, alhamdulillah. Yeah, but as I say, as long as a young at heart, that's the most important. The young at heart, that's the most important thing. My cousin Rafiq Lorgat is on. As a Rafiq, hope you're well and in the best of health. I hope you've lost some weight this Ramadan. I hope you've lost some weight, because me and Rafiq, my cousin, we always have this little bit of a competition every single year. I usually win most of the time. I don't think he's really lost much. Rafiq, can you confirm the radio back in the day was the best? Yes, it was. It was really good. I was 8 when it began. I love listening you since. I love listening to you since then. Jazakallah, since the beginning. So from Kasim. You know what? I didn't have a particular thing in mind, topic in mind. I mean, I did, but maybe we could talk about something else. Just, you know, for people who are listening in Leicester and people listening wherever, just your thoughts over the last 20, 25 years of radio. You know, I would love to hear some feedback. I mean, what did you enjoy the radio? I'm not saying that you say about Maulana Umar Ganji says only one dodgy. Hey Allah, astaghfirullah. Maulana Umar Ganji, my dear friend, I'm sure most of you know Maulana Umar Ganji. This is from Tabassum. Okay, Tabassum. Jazakallah khair. Maulana Umar Ganji, legend, unsung hero of Leicester, mashallah. There's a lot of work. I always say that. I said it last time. He got a bit upset with me, but he's a lovely person who does a lot of good work. Allah will accept Maulana's good hard work, inshallah. Yeah. Billy Jamal, you got everybody going now. People's recalling there. I used to record your bayan back in the time, says Layla. Layla, the good thing is a lot of you are making me feel very old today, which is fantastic. Jazakallah. I guess you can't always hide your age, can you? The good thing about being a Maulana, when you put the nasheed of the 99 names, sometimes Maulana missed you last night. Yes, I missed you guys as well. But I'm back tonight, inshallah. It's good. I forgot what I was saying now. We had some good times. Hey, even Maulana Umar Ganji, yes, I know. Me and Maulana Umar Ganji used to do a show together. It was fantastic. My mom always says she knows you since she was 19, 20 years old. This is Faliha Hika. Faliha, yes. Well, I have been doing this for 23 years, radio 23 years. So there's a lot of people who do know me since then. Maulana Umar Ganji says, started at Sabras, then Abbey Park campus, university. Yeah, we did it. We've done it everywhere. It started at Sabras. Maulana Umar Ganji, let me know if I've missed out. We started at Sabras on Melton Road. Then we also went to Moat Road. There was that Moat building as well. You and Uncle Moti Suhur on a radio show. Yeah, me and my partner in crime. Your bayans were great, still are. Thank you. I'm glad you said you still are. Salams Maulana, I still have a copy of a Nazam you prayed on radio. Oh my, says Rahima, chop that. Rahima, keep that to yourself, please. Or when I die, you can sell it on eBay. Maulana Khalil's Nazam. Sell it. You know, you can make a killing. You can become a millionaire. Start looking for a house in Oldby right now. Yeah, this is so fantastic. I like today's show. Just getting feedback. So we started from Sabras. Then we did it at a university campus, right? Then we did it on Moat School, Moat on Melbourne Road. We did it over there as well. I'm trying to think where else we did it from. You were my Maulana during one imtihan at madrasa when I was a kid. I am 34 now, says Muhammad. How did that imtihan go? So when you saw me, were you freaked out? Was it good? Best was with you and Uncle Moti and me. Oh my God, Sabras Radio. My mom is laughing a lot now. Tell your mom not to laugh so much, man. I remember one day I did a program with Mr. Moti. My daughter used to pray to you on the radio, and I used to record her praying. Been listening to you since the 90s. I heard you used to come to Crown Hills, for Jumma. Me and my friend Skyped our maths lesson just to see how you look. But unfortunately, we didn't get to see you. You're very, very lucky you didn't get to see me. What weight loss? I've never texted you. Says, I, I am sure you did radio, but take it, this. I am sure you did the radio at Takeover FM. I used to play on the radio. Haha, Nasus. Yeah, these are just such lovely memories. Billy Jamal, thank you for this. These are such fond memories. So me and my friend Abdul Aziz Bhai Modi, we used to do the Suhoor show in the morning. And Mr. Modi used to do the weather, right? Oh, there's more messages coming in here. Got loads of cassettes of the kids' shows from the back, from back then. My sister and I used to enjoy going to the studio to pray. It was worth a lot of. It is worth a lot of money. Me and the family made you sehri when you were based at Melbourne. Says Rahima Chop. That there you are. I love listening to your bayans at Bukhari. Says Zain. Oh gosh. So let me just say this story. This is a classic story. I'm sure if I make Mr. Moti is listening, he'll remember this. So we were Mr. Moti. We used to go. It used to be winter time now, and we used to go to Sabras. And I remember a lot of girls used to have a after hearing of okay, yeah. Okay. Love the days when you made the whole Leicester vibe of Khaliqul Akwan. Yes, I remember that. I remember when I purchased some Nasheed tapes from you many years ago. Yes, they're all coming in now. I remember the first time I saw you, I couldn't quite believe it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Because some people listen to the voice, they go, right? And when they see you, they go, oh my God. Is that how he actually looks? Is that actually how he looks? You know, it's a funny thing, right? Yeah, I know. That's true. Sometimes the voice could be very good, but when you see the guy, you think, is that how he sounds? It's like that with any presentation. I'm beginning to blush now. So I first saw you at the Sabras radio, right? Okay, guys, no need to take the mickey out of my looks now. Salas Banana, will you be allowed to play Eid Salah at your home this year? No, I don't think there is no Eid Salah at home. So let me just say this story now. I'm going to read it. So me and Mr. Moti, Salas Banana, okay, I used to record many of your and other shows as well and still listen to them when I'm down. It still lifts my spirits. Oh, Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much. Right. So me and my friend Mr. Moti, he used to give the weather report out, and I used to then give the talk. So it was a winter time, and it was really frosty, and it was really, really frosty. And he said to the people, please, people, wrap up really nicely today. You are going for Fajr Namaz. Make sure you wrap up nicely, wear your scarf, and make sure you please scrap your windows. Right, so there was silence all over Leicester. Right, there was silence all over Leicester. Scrap your windows. What is he talking about? Scrap your windows. And I had to sort of translate what that means. What he was trying to say, that please scrape your windows. Please scrape your windows. So we had so much fun. Abdul Aziz Bhai Moti's sister, Marhum, may Allah Ta'ala grant her Jannatul Firdaus, Shamim bin, she used to make us chicken soup in the morning. Now when we used to go to the radio station, it was an epic time. I bought lots of Nasheed tapes of you. Yeah, those are fun. I'm not saying today's radio isn't good. Don't get me wrong, but it was absolutely brilliant. Right? It was great. It was fun. A lot of joy. There was Uncle. I don't know if you remember Uncle Iqbal used to come out at night and used to be all these oldies used to phoning and all these old guys used to sing the sheets on the radio station. That was a fantastic. So we had Farooq Raza, who's passed away. May Allah Ta'ala grant him Jannatul Firdaus. Right? And that was great as well. I remember Farooq Raza, he passed away. Uncle Iqbal, he's not living on the Sabras anymore. Good old days, MK. Yeah, definitely good old days. The vibes were different back then. Oops. Oh my God, those days were fun and uplifting. And then if you remember, we used to have Nasheed competitions for kids, and we used to have Quran competitions. Maulana Ibrahim Mogra, Maulana Markanchi, Mufti Ibrahim Musa. I'm just remember some of the presenters. And you had a competition. Yeah, we used to all wait so excitedly for the Nasheed competition at the end of the Ramadan. Yeah, it was brilliant. It was fantastic. The good old days. Would do anything to go back to those days. Yeah, wouldn't we all? I think we were addicted to the radio. Yeah, because it was new. I think what happened, radio never used to exist in Leicester. I tell you, this is a funny story as well. I remember my very first time doing radio. So Maulana Ibrahim Mogra, I need to blame him for me coming on radio. So he told us one day that you all need to come on radio. Sabras radio, I still remember coming in the station to pray, and you were sat there like Hello, beta. Mo oh dear, oh dear. Let me say this. Let me tell you something about Molana Ibrahim Mogra. So social media killed the radio vibe. Yes and no. I got 5 minutes. I got 4 minutes to the break. So let me just tell you. So Molana Mogra told us, right, that you all need to come to Sabra. So we all went to Sabra station, and Molana Ibrahim Mogra said, "You have to do a radio program." I said, "No way." He goes, "Yes, you have to do." So I started sitting on the radio and I spoke to him. He goes, "Don't worry, you're not going to be the only one. There's going to be lots of Molanas coming and they all do the radio program." So I fell for the trap, right? Molana, when are you going to do the Sehri on air one day? Yeah, maybe I should do the Sehri program one day on air. So anyway, I went and I thought, I quite like this. This is not bad. I thought this is okay. So then me and Mr. Moti did, believe it or not, me and my mate Mr. Moti, we did the whole night shift, right? From 12 p.m. to 8 a.m. In the early days, you might not remember this, we did a whole night shift from 12 p.m. to 8 a.m., right? And this is the funny bit. So when I first did it, I used to say, "Welcome to Subras Radio." This is me back in the days, yeah? I never heard of, I didn't know what it was, Subras. I said, "Welcome to Subras Radio." After 8 hours of saying it, I met one guy the next day. He goes, "Molana, by the way, it's Subras and not Subras." Make it, oh, child, how am I supposed to know? All right. Molana, do you remember the biryani nasheeds? Yes, I remember the biryani nasheed by Uncle Moti. He called it sweet biryani sweet. I loved your late night talks on jinn and black magic. You used to call it the spooky hour. I don't even remember that. You're probably right. I don't even remember. There's a lot of things you probably remember more than me. It was lovely, honestly. I'm so glad. I want to thank this Billy Jamal for bringing this back. Um, it was just fantastic. And I think this is one reason I continue. I remember Uncle Iqbal doing Top of the Pops with Nasheeds. Top of the Pops. Actually on Thursday nights. But it was just, what can I say? It's great. I'm so enjoying the show today. A lot of memories. We're going to do this after the break. We've got 2 minutes left. Today's about the memory lane. We're going down memory lane today. And we're talking about the good old days. So sweet Medina, sweet Medina, sweet Medina, very lovely. Remember that one? 07450925084. I missed the Nasheed's good. Sweet Medina. Maybe I'll try to get Sweet Medina on one of these days. Akil, do we have Sweet Medina anywhere? Yeah. Salams Khalil Kaka. Oma, ada Khalil Kaka. When somebody calls you Kaka, man, that makes me feel. Okay, guys, listen, we got 1 minute, 87.7 FM. We're rolling back the years and we're just bringing back the good memories of radio, the fun memories of radio, the funny memory of radio. If you've got any thoughts on this, please call us after the break, inshallah. Today, we're just going to talk about this today. Let's just have a chill out day today in the radio station. Let's talk about the good old days, the fun old days, and your memories of radio from the last 23, 4 years, inshallah. Maulana Mogra made everyone vibe to Sweet Medina. I know. Not very lovely. Yes, I remember that. So people in Leicester, we'll be taking a little break now, inshallah. We'll be back after the break, inshallah. We'll be back after the break. Insta, Facebook, stay with me. And we'll be going to continue, inshallah. Right. 87.7 FM. We're off now. And we're now with Insta and Facebook. Again, are we off here?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Hope you are in best of health and iman. We are in Tariq area today. We will share food packages to the students who learn here. This madrasa is one of the early madrasas of Rahma Mercy, very talented and one of the best madrasas courses. You know them as Ikra group who perform in our madrasas. The food parcel contains necessary things per a month, and inside of each parcel there have rice, sugar, pasta, oil, flour, salt, and fruit juice. We want to thank Rahma Mercy for the help. Allah reward you with the best in this dunya and the next. Allah keep you always happy in this dunya, and may you gain a place in paradise. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Rahman Mercy Ramadan Kareem.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you enjoyed your break, because I really enjoyed my break. Mashallah, we've got a record people on Insta this afternoon watching. We've got 81 million people watching on Instagram. Usually we get around 50 to 60 million. People on 87.7 FM. If you're watching, if you're listening, and if you want to join us today, you can. Go on to Instagram, Maulana Khalil, Moulana Khalil, Khalil, or you can stick to listening. We're talking about, we're rolling back the years. We're rolling back the years. What's your memories of radio all these years? Those are memories, kids came on radio and this and yes. Please send me messages, inshallah. I got this message over here just before the break. Remember, you're giving a bayan about Hurul Ain and everybody's and breaking everyone's fast. I'm sure I didn't break everyone's fast. Yeah, we used to talk about Jannat in those days. We talk about Jannat. Maybe I should do a bayan on Jannat. It's been a very long time. Maybe you should just lift the spirit of the nation and talk about Jannat and the hereafter and seeing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The 4 p.m. iftar show. I think that was Maulana Ibrahim Mogra's show. We remember your YouTube football video that had many views just by you. Yes, I'm not gonna go. Okay, 0745092584. I remember the Sehri competition about you and Uncle Moti tasting the Sehri and judging who was the best. We came second, and we made you biryani. Oh my dear, Rahima chopped that. Yes, me and Uncle Moti. It was Uncle Moti's idea, by the way. I won a lot of competitions back then. So good memories, says Nasu. Lol, I remember MK saying he gave himself the most views on YouTube. Your food tasting and telling us what they were eating. Yep, he had a good story hour to narrate. Yeah, Maulana Ibrahim Mogra's story style was really, really good. It was brilliant. Zahira Khalifa gives salams. People, if you're switching on to 87.7 FM, you think, well, no, what you're talking about today? We are rolling back the years. We are rolling back the years of radio. We're asking people, it's been around 23 years. I think radio started in 97, 98. I don't remember the exact year. But what's your favorite, not your favorite year? What do you remember from those days? What do you remember? A lot of people are texting interested. When we were kids that time, we used to read Nasheed to you. We used to read Quran to you. We used to come to the radio station. We used to have radio competitions. Remember Uncle Iqbal show, Maulana Ibrahim Mogra show, Maulana Marganji's show. It was a brilliant story hour. Story hour was really good fun. I remember your request shows. Yes, request shows. And back in the day, when the whole Highfields would send food for the presenters for iftari. I remember listening to you to the radio at Sehri time. And your listeners used to love hearing everyday menu. You know, the funny thing is, our Sehri show, we miss Sheikh Saleh, the best kids show presenter. There you are, Sheikh Saleh, brilliant. I remember the Sehri show was very, very popular, me and Mr. Moti. The request show was very famous in the afternoon as well. Lol, we drooled over what the presenters were having, says Asma. I tell you what, we used to get a lot of good food those back in those days as well. Yeah, I tell you what it was, the radio was new to Leicester. And it was a massive hit to Leicester. You know, there was no TV, Islamic TV stations at that time. I don't think the Islam channel or anything was there at that time. So it was like one of the first Islamic thing, right? I remember you gave me my first trophy for a nasheed competition. Wow, there you are. My daughter used to come with their uncle Maulana Muhammad Hafiz ji. There you are. I mean, so it was the first proper Islamic radio station, and it was a massive hit, and it benefited people. We had bayans, we had nasheeds, we had competitions. There was so much fun in it as well, and every single car, every single house, every single household had radio. It was wow. Then it was still very, very popular, and then I think what happened is that the TV stations came into it now, and along the way it's changed hands all the way until where it is today. But old is gold. It's always the case. Old is always gold, and it's brilliant. I mean, don't taking nothing away from today's presenters. They're doing a fantastic job as well. But when you reflect back to the days how it started and when it started and the fun behind it, I don't know if I ever told you this. Like, well, every night when I used to finish my show, I used to go home. I used to call a phone call from Ramadan Mubarak, and I knew he's a telling off. Khalil, gee, your show was good today, and then I was waiting for the big but at the end. But, however, you said this and you did this and you did this and you did that. I said, G, right? And the next day I went back on the radio. I did this. I still messed up again. So I think he gave up on me. He gave up on me totally. But it was just great. Maulana Ibrahim was fantastic. Mr. Moti was fantastic. Uncle Iqbal was fantastic. Farooq Raza was fantastic. And all the other presenters, it was just brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. Leicester, what's your thoughts? I think radio is still the same. In Ramadan as it was, says Maria Joseph. Yeah, brilliant, says Maria Joseph. Some will agree, some will disagree, some will say yes, might be even better today. Those days it was all about Bibi Amina. Ah yes, another nasheed, Bibi Amina ke phool, Allahi Allah. It was brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Simple times. Yes, they were very, very simple times. Absolutely. Leicester 07450925084 07450925084 and Zain Bika Nasheeds. Yes, there was Dawood Wonsby. There was Zammiluni. Yes, that was the lovely Nasheed. The old Nasheeds were the best. Zain Bika era. I was Zain Bika, Dawood Wonsby. That was a different time, and there was lovely Urdu Nasheeds as well. It was a fantastic. It was just great. I mean, like I said, everything evolves and everything changes. Today it's a different time, different era, so everything changes. But yeah, I mean, it was just fun memories. It was just great memories. And we do you remember this one? Ah, gosh, the famous one. That nasheed. Nabi, 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 Nabi. 87 FM. Anybody? I forgot. Khalid is one. That's it. Nabi, 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 Nabi. That was a very famous nasheed as well. Very famous nasheed. Mountains of Mecca. How do you think social media is compared to the radio? What's the future? I think social media is the future. This is a message coming on Leicester. Alhamdulillah, still keep radio for no phone distractions. Oh yeah, I remember that Qadi Rizwan. Yes, it was. Sheikh Mogra used to play Sweet Medina all the time. I think obviously the benefit of the benefit of today is you can listen to radio on your phone, right? You can listen to radio on the phone, which we couldn't do back. So we got apps these days. We got benefits. So it's brilliant. My mum Hadra still listens to the radio on the same receiver she holds together with rubber bands and refuses to buy a new one. That's legendary. My memory is rubbish, but I can recall at the time of Masjid Bukhari tournament, you used to drive that burgundy Honda Civic. Same as the Muazzin. That's a very long time ago. That's a very, very long time ago. It's lovely to know everyone felt the same about the back in the day of radio. Okay, I love the way you've written that. And I hope and pray to Allah our children feel the same about it. Okay, same lift about Deen and Islam, please. Okay. Nabi is still on your YouTube, Qari. Okay. Qasida Burda, yes. Mawla ya salli wa sallim was great. Here's another message. I still remember all the stories you used to tell us in Muslim Assembly, in Mela Primary School. You are the best. Thank you for all your efforts. Says Jazakallah. That's such a lovely, sweet message. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, here's a question now. Okay, we talked about the fond memories, right? We talked about the fond memories and the funny memories and the nasheeds and all that, all right? Now is another question to all our listeners on 87.7 FM, on Instagram, on Facebook. Um, um, my question to you is this, right? How has radio helped you develop? I mean, okay, you talked about the nasheed, you talked about the presenters, but from an Islamic point of view, for the 26, 23 years of radio, has it, I would love to hear, has it changed your life a little bit? Has it made you a better person? Has it, example, made you on your Quran side? Has it made you maybe wear a hijab? Has it made you maybe keep a beard? Made you inform you on your namaz, right? Anything like that. I would love to hear that. Says yes, and right. The adverts were very funny. Don't talk about adverts. Adverts are ridiculous. They were so funny. Flyweight says 100%. The adverts were so lit. Yes. My husband Muhib says he remembers your talks from over 20 years ago, especially your Jannah and Jahannam talk. And one night when you were able to get it an old cassette, and you were able to get it on an old cassettes tapes to listen, inshallah. It did. Okay, let me just ask. It did, Maulana. Only bayans I listened to. Oh, Jazakallah. That's very nice. Shireen Mogra says, one time I called every day, but you just wouldn't pick up the phone. I was so upset. So night before Eid, my dad called up Sheikh Ibrahim, my uncle. He pretended I was on the radio and went through the whole process. Oh, I'm so sorry, Shireen Mogra. I'm sure it wasn't deliberate. I'm sure it wasn't deliberate. Oh dear. Gosh, what lovely memories. Pizza Raja, yes, ha ha ha. Right, yeah, we're getting lots. And enhances the atmosphere of Ramadan in our homes. Raja Pizza Bar, yes, those are the I can't believe the messages are absolutely coming in today. Can we have a presenter's nasheed competition before it? If Muhammad Yusuf's going to read a nasheed, I'm happy to. I didn't listen to the radio back then, but I wish I did. Raja's Pizza. Today's show is so lit. It's a brilliant show today. So come on, tell me now on the serious note now. Forget the adverts, forget the nasheeds, forget all of that, right? Leicester, wherever you're listening, how did it change your life in any way? This is the important thing. Because remember, the purpose of radio is to give people Islamic education and to make them feel good and practice, come close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So here for the next 10 odd minutes before I go and my program finishes, and I feel this hour's gone so quick. Loved it when Mr. Modi shaved his head for Pledge Day. Yes, it probably was a good thing he did that. You know that it was a really good thing because his hair had become too long anyway, right? And he looked a real mess. So now I want your feedback on Insta, Facebook, or text messages. You inspired me to wear my hijab 2 Ramadans ago, and definitely more with my qira'ah. Jazakallah, that's lovely. I feel Jazakallah, fantastic. Rahma Mercy was the best Pledge Day. You used to bully Uncle Moti back then as well. Do you think I could bully my guy? He's such a mashallah, round-figured, lovely guy. There's no chance I can bully him, man. There's no chance. Mr. Moti, where are you today, by the way? I put on niqab and changed. I put on niqab and changed my life completely. Made me piety, especially your and some bayans in 1999. Wow, says Maria Yusuf. Maria, Jazakallah khair, that's absolutely lovely. You're making me feel very old, but I would take that. Jazakallah, that's lovely to hear, right? And it doesn't have to be by me. It could be from any presenter. I mean, I'm not even saying you have to say my name. I'm saying still bullies him. Alhamdulillah, subhanallah. I loved it when I used to crack the Merman. I loved it when I used to crack the Merman one-liners. Youth, I thought so. You used to do kids. I was teaching different du'as and made me learn a lot, says Asma. I remember coming on the radio station on St. John's Road in Leicester behind Coach in the back, and you gave me a DAB radio because I didn't have one to come. Oh, so sweet, from F. Adam. Before the rise in social media, the radio helped to spread the word around charities in Leicester and encourage opportunities to donate. Yes. My Hamida Sirat says on Facebook, my eldest son remembers coming in with donation cakes to see you at the age of 3. He turned 16 a few days ago. Wow, mashallah. 100% text, 100% changed my life. TV is haram and TV is HMC approved. Oh dear, oh dear. This has been an epic hour. This has been a super hour. I've just absolutely loved this. I was going to talk about health and the importance of health and what we eat and what we drink, but you know what? This is fantastic. I absolutely love this show today. It is such lovely memories. Hey, come on, let's have. Akil, how long do I have left? I've probably got around 10 minutes to go. Lol, I turned Ammar to Asma. Is it? Sorry, I thought you were Asma. Busy. Sorry. Your name is Ammar. My apologies. There you are. It's all happening. I feel worried, MK. I got 11 minutes to go. CD. He's gonna call you Asma from now on. Oh dear. You all know the Asma story. Let's not go down that one. Oh dear. Okay. Lol, Asma. Let's. You listen to Radio Ramadan on 87.7 FM, and I'm very, very cheerful today, and I'm really enjoying today's show. I think this is my best show today, to be honest. Can't get Asma out of your head. Yes, Asma. Oh dear. 87.7. Let's have your messages, inshallah, your fond memories, and how it's changed your life. How it's changed your life on 87.7 FM. The text number is 0745. 0925084. You've had it when you get home. Yes, if Jazza had it, I get it every day when I get home. Don't worry about that. When you do a serious bayan live back in the day, not all this Facebook versus Instagram. I know. When you do a serious bayan like back in the day, there was no Instagram, there was no Facebook at the time. It was just my mom says you have to help her change. Okay, here's a lovely message. My mom says you have helped her change her life, as she's a very practicing family. So you did a great job back in the days, and now also making a lot of du'as for you. May Allah Ta'ala grant you the best. Ameen. Jazakallah khair. It is lovely. Yeah, today's times have changed. Can you shout out my cash for clothes company, Ragman? I just did it. It's too late now, isn't it? Ragman, Jazakallah khair. Jazakallah, Ragman. Back in the radio, really connected with the community. Yes, it really did. You know what the problem is? Like I said, back in those days, there were very few distractions. I think this is also very important to understand. There were very few distractions. The radio was the big thing. Today's, we got internet, we got PlayStation, we got this, we got that, we got so many things. So the radio doesn't have the appeal, not because the radio is bad, but because there's been a lot more distractions compared to before. Like every kid today's got a smartphone. If you remember, every kid has got a smartphone. Every kid's got PlayStation. Every kid's got games. Every kid's got iPad. There was no iPads back in the days. There was no tablets. So the value of radio is still great, right? But because of the distractions, it's not valued as much as it was before. That's why people will say, oh, back in the day, it was really, really good. Today, it's not so good. But you got to remember, today, there's so many other things which we never had back in the day. We never had, back in those days, it was still a day of, it was the cassette days. If you think about it, it was the day of cassettes, right? CDs were just coming into it. So can you imagine, there is no cassettes, there's hardly any CDs these days, right? It's all changed. There was no Instagram, there was no Facebook. Everything's changed so much. Internet and media took over, yes. Maulana, answer honestly, please. Akhni versus biryani versus dal chawal. Okay, let me think about this. Akhni versus biryani versus dal chawal. Let me think. Let me do a mini istikhara. How many nasheed tapes did you sell altogether? I don't remember. My mom has been listening to the radio for the start, and you are her favorite. She tells everyone, Maulana Khalil said this, and Maulana Khalil said you have to do this. That's great. Tell your mom to keep it up, mashallah. I still got the cassettes with marhaba, marhaba. Yes, that was a famous nasheed back in the days. Everyone knows how much Maulana Khalil has taught her. Jazakallah khair. I've still got some old cassettes. Yeah, brilliant. How many? Oh, Abdul. Okay, Jazakallah. I think we've got around 5 odd minutes to go, people. Jazakallah khair for today. I think biryani. I love them all, man. Back in the days, we would have to send salams to everyone in the family by name, and it was missed one person, we'd get a phone call by the person straight away. Yes, I remember when you listen to the radio, when you say, would you like to give salam to anyone? They'll say, yes, I'd like to give salam to my mom, my dad, my nani, my nana, my daddy, my dada, my masi, my foy, my khala, my chacha, my chachi, my brother, my sister, anyone else beta, and the whole world. And the whole world. That used to be the word. Salams from me, my dad, and my dad. What's your favorite meal? My favorite meal? My daughter is married into a lovely Mehman family. I really enjoy the akni. I got some akni the other day. It was brilliant. My sister phoned in back in the early 90s from South Africa. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure you all started laughing now. That's how it was. Salams to everyone. It was just great old radio and the whole world and the whole world. It was lovely. That was the lovely, lovely day. People, I hope you've enjoyed this program. We've not really talked about anything, but if we brought back some good memories, and today we've had the highest people on Instagram, the whole world, and oh yes, the whole world and you, yes, the whole world and you. Lamb biryani goes all day long. The whole ummah and all the listeners, especially you, yes, that used to happen a lot. Brilliant. That was lovely days. Allah accept. What I am going to say now, people, hear me out now. All the presenters, right? What's my favorite meal? Let me just get this answer because before you ask me again, my favorite meal is biryani, akni, and dal chawal. These are my 3 favorite meals. They can go in any order depending on the day, depending on the year, depending on the week, depending on the month. Okay. Are you doing your show tonight? Yes, I am doing my show tonight, inshallah ta'ala, from 11:20 to 12:20. People are listening to 87.7 FM. If you're thinking, well, what am I talking about? I do an Insta show and Facebook show every night from 11:20 to 12:20. And we go through a lot of good stuff, inshallah ta'ala. So, yeah, do join us. And if you want to follow me, please do follow me. It's Maulana Khalil, Moulana, Khalil, Khalil. Love up north dal chawal. Up north dal chawal is great. Curry khichdi. Okay, forget food now. Let me. I've only got 5 minutes. Let me get a few important things out now, and then we'll talk tomorrow, inshallah. So what I want to say to all of you, this is a humble request to all of our Instagram, Facebook, and radio listeners, right? Is for all the 23 years you've been listening to radio, right? For all the 23 years you've been listening to radio. Some of you 23, some of you 21, some of you 5, 10. Can you always make dua for all the presenters, right? Because these presenters have put in a lot of hard work, honestly, right? And I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about all the presenters, right? Allah Ta'ala, Allah give all the presenters jazaya khair. And Farooq Bhai Raza was a great presenter. He's passed away. May Allah Ta'ala make his grave a garden of paradise. Allah give his family sabr jamil. And can I ask you for another favor for all of you? All the one listening on radio and all the one listening on Instagram, Facebook, could you, all of you read 3 times Qul Huwallahu Ahad, right? And make intention to get Allah, Marhum Farooq Raza, Allah, this is reward for him, please. Can I ask you to make that, please, right? That's the least as listeners we can do. And that's the least as viewers we can do, right? You know, as presenters, honestly, we don't want anything in return. What we want from you is your du'as, that Allah Ta'ala give us ikhlas in what we're doing, and we can inspire you. And you know, I feel so happy today. I really do feel happy. I'll tell you why I feel happy is because I didn't intend this show today, and I didn't intend this feedback. Is that Jamil sent this first message, and it's a snowball from there. And it's just lovely how people have benefited from the radio. People how still remember the radio, have benefited, have come close to Allah, and that's it. That is for me the most important thing, right? If you've done that, then that is magnificent, right? That is right. And there's been, you know, like every presenter comes on, and you can remember we're not professional presenters, right? We just get a call from the radio station and say, "Would you do this 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 7?" We've never done radio in our lives before, right? We come on for the, and let me tell you one thing, every presenter comes on, in case you might think that, I think it's important to clarify, nobody gets paid for coming on radio, right? Nobody gets paid for coming on radio, that to my knowledge. Every guy comes on, every sister comes on, every brother comes on, comes with the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They take time out from their day and they come. This is something very, very important, right? And they come, and just so that they can give you and benefit the people of Leicester and whoever's listening, right? So please, it's very, very important. You guys are blessed to do. Alhamdulillah, if you are blessed to the community, I'm very happy for that. Allah keep us grounded, meaning may Allah keep our feet on the ground. May Allah save us from pride. May Allah save us from takabbur. Allah give us ikhlas, and Allah use us for the khidmah of his deen. This is the worst message of the day I've got so far. Because of you, I started supporting Man U. How can you support Man U because of me? People, I've had a wonderful show. I've only got a minute and a bit to go. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I have really thoroughly. Please do join me tonight. 87.7 FM. Join me tonight as well. I promise you'll have a great time. It's Maulana Khalil, Moulana Khalil, Khalil. If you can join me tonight, we'll have a great show. It's a fantastic show. Our listenership, our viewership is growing every single day, and it's becoming fantastic. We just Man United killed a comment. I know. I got 50 seconds to go, people. But I must say, since Ramadan has started, today has been my most enjoyable, the most wonderful, the most fantastic show. And that is because of your messages and your comments from radio, Instagram, Facebook. Please remember your duas. Have a wonderful 18th fast. It is 18th. Is it 19th today? Enjoy it. Make lots of dua for me. And inshallah, if you're going to join me tonight, we'll join you from 11:20 to 12:20. Take care. Keep me in your pious duas. And thank you so much for your beautiful, wonderful, amazing text messages and brought back some great memories. So, radio, I'm going to say salam to all of you. Take care and look after yourself. And I'm going to spend another 1 minute or 2 minutes with Instagram. For myself, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.